Hello, Brown Bear. Welcome to your Earth astrology reading for the month of December. So I'm going to be using the clarifying life situations for your overall theme. And then we are going to do a classic Celtic cross spread using the 1909 original tarot. And then we are also going to clarify with another deck of the original tarot. So let's see what is going on for the brown bears for the month of December. All right. Okay, there we go. So, starting with your overall theme for the month, we have the hurtful events card, which says, as you navigate this challenging time, learn to let go of the past so it won't weigh you down. Okay, so yes, I feel like that is kind of going to be the overall theme for the month for the brown bears is letting go of past hurtful events. Again, I don't feel like this is speaking to hurtful events happening now. I just feel like this is, like I said, I think this is more speaking to letting go of past hurtful events. All right, so now we go to your current general energy. And here we have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands represents an inspired new beginning. And it's also a new beginning that has great potential for an amazing growth. And of course, when we do let go of the past, there is so much opportunity for growth in that. So yes, I do feel like yes, you definitely are in a period of growth, and inspired new beginnings. Then we go to your crossing energy, and this can be what either helps you or what hinders you. And here you have the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is a card of lying, cheating, and stealing. So again, these could be some of those hurtful events from the past. You could have, experienced lying, cheating, and stealing in your past. But again, I feel like this is definitely what you are growing from. But let's clarify the Ace of Wands. Uh, or so the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Swords. All right, so with that, we have the Sun. Now, the Sun is the best card in the deck, no matter what a reading is. If the Sun is in it, it makes it a positive reading. So again, I really do feel like the brown bears have a really big opportunity this month for a lot of growth, a lot of healing from these past events, and I feel like this could bring so much joy and happiness. I feel like you know some of these past hurtful events have really been robbing the brown bears of really truly feeling love and happiness to its full extent. Next, we go to the area of your mind. And here we have the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is a card of balance, and specifically, it's a card of balancing your resources. So again, I do feel like, balancing your resources, and even like, looking at and balancing where you put your resources could be a good thing to keep in mind. Again, and I'm not victim blaming or anything like that, but again, sometimes we can put our energy into the wrong things or the wrong people, and then we end up hurt in the long run. So I think this is just kind of saying to the brown bears of, just kind of look at where you put your energy, where you put your time, where you put your money, and again, are you making wise investments? I guess is what's coming to mind there. But let's clarify the Six of Pentacles. So with the Six of Pentacles, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So again, I do kind of feel like there could be a change of fortune for the brown bears. Again, especially if you, find that balance with your resources. If you let go of these past hurtful events, again, the Wheel of Fortune. Um, it's kind of saying like, don't let your external circumstances dictate how you feel about yourself at this time and the way you think about yourself, brown bears. Next, we go to the area of your foundation, and here we have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is a card of freeing yourself from self-imposed restrictions. And I really feel like you are doing that at this time, or at least you could be doing that at this time, brown bears. Again, by letting go of those past things, letting go of the things and the people that made you feel unworthy. The Eight of Swords can be a card of knowing your self-worth. And I really feel like you are freeing yourself. You are starting to recognize and see your self-worth. And perhaps you are starting to see where you have been restricting yourself and holding yourself back. But let's clarify the Eight of Swords. So with the Eight of Swords, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles is building and leaving a legacy. So again, I really do feel like the brown bears, you are building something right now, but part of that building, like I said, is, uh, you know, getting rid of the restrictions. And again, I feel like this is something that, um, you know, like either way, people are going to remember. They're going to either remember you as of, somebody who continued to hold on to those things, or somebody who was able to let those go and live a happier, healthier life. Next, we go to the area of the recent past. And so here we have the hangman. So I do kind of feel like the bears may have been in hangman mode for a little while. Just kind of like not, I kind of feel like there was a not knowing where to go. Like there was a feeling of wanting, some wisdom, wanting some enlightenment, but not sure where to go for it. But again, I do kind of feel like this is coming up in the area of the past, so it is possible that at least some of the brown bear. Um, Again, I still feel like you are in hangman mode, but you are gaining the enlightenment, you are gaining the wisdom that you were looking for. Now, and again, this may have been meant also a little bit of sacrifice on your part. But let's clarify the hangman. So with the hangman, we have the Ace of Swords. So a victory. The Ace of Swords is a victory. So I feel like, yes, I mean, gaining enlightenment, gaining wisdom is definitely going to be a victory for you. But I also feel like it's going to be also a new beginning for you as well. I always say that the aces represent new beginnings. So I feel like this enlightenment, being in this hangman mode is going to be what leads you to that victory. Next, we go to the area of the next few months. And here we have the nine, or sorry, not this is the near future, my apologies. So in the area of the near future, we have the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is a card of sitting in the energy of what you want. And again, I kind of feel like a lot of this reading has been saying that, like don't sit in the energy of the past. Don't sit in the energy of the things and focus your attention on the things that you don't want. Instead, you have to make the choice to choose to let those things go and sit in the energy of, your hopes and your dreams and what you are looking forward to. But let's clarify the Nine of Cups. So with the Nine of Cups, we have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands can be a card of making plans. So yeah, again, in the near future, I really feel like, Spirit is saying to you, don't be looking back to the past, be looking into the future, sit in the energy of what you want, and start making plans to move in that direction. Next, we go to the area of the next few months, and here we have the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is a card of conflict and competition, but again, for me, it is also a card of learning. So I do feel like there could be some conflict and competition over the next month, mostly the conflict, and I kind of feel like this is going to be um, mostly internal conflict as work on challenging, these old events, right? And learning to let them go and think of them in a different way. It's not going to just be easy. There are going to be some things, and there is probably going to be some responsibility that the brown bears have to take for their part in everything as well. But let's clarify the Five of Wands. So with the Five of Wands, we have the Six of Wands. So I love it. First of all, anybody who's been watching me for a while knows that I love like sequential cards. So you had the Five of Wands there. We're clarifying it, and we got the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is a card of victory. So it does say, even though there could be some internal conflict over the next couple months, brown bears, the Six of Wands says that there will also be victory, right? You will win in this. Next, we go to the area of your closest relationships. And here we have the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is a card of quality work. It's a card of putting your whole heart into whatever it is that you are working on. So again, there could be, in the area of your closest relationship, there could be some things that you need to put a little bit of work into, or work on a little bit. But again, uh, you know, Spirit is saying, like, don't, this shouldn't be like, it is work, but it's not work. You know what I mean? So, really, like, Spirit is saying, like, just put your whole heart into what it is that you are working on. And again, you will get quality of whatever it is that you work on. But let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles. So with the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is, first of all, is a card of trusting your intuition. So whatever you are working on, trust your intuition, but also be looking for third place solutions. And again, I do think that this is important, especially in the area of your closest relationship. Make sure that when you are working, that when you are working on things in your closest relationship, that you try to avoid black and white thinking, that you try to avoid this or that thinking, that things have to be either this way or that way. Again, usually the best place is to meet in the middle with some sort of third place solution. All right, next we go to the area of your hopes and fears. And here we have the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is a card of being bold, being assertive, and going after what it is that you want. And to be honest with you, she is actually a card that, of having no fear. And it's also a kind of a card of no F's given. You know what I mean? So I really feel like, Spirit is saying to you that yes, going through and working through letting go of past hurtful situations can be scary, can be difficult. But Spirit is kind of saying with this Queen of Wands to, no matter what, hold your head up high, brown bears, okay? And again, keep remembering to look towards your happiness, look towards your future, even as you are digging up and working through things in the past. Remember, you are doing this to lighten the load so that they don't weigh you down anymore. But let's clarify the Queen of Wands. So with the Queen of Wands, we have the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is a card of marriage, a card of commitment, and it's also a card of freedom. So yes, I would definitely say, like, be bold, be assertive, go after what you want. And again, do so courageously. I feel like really, letting go of these past hurtful events is definitely going to be leading to a lot of freedom for you. And again, a lot less weight to carry. And last, we come to the outcome card, the last card in the spread. And here we have the Two of Wands, which you already had, clarifying the Nine of Cups in your near future. So you have it again as your outcome card. And this is a card of making plans. I would definitely be making plans this month, especially towards the end of the month. Start making plans for the new year, I would say. But let's clarify the Two of Wands. So with the Two of Wands, we have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, um, so first of all, it is a card of lowering unnecessary defenses. So again, as you are making plans, again, hopefully by the time you are making plans, some of those defenses are already down because you've been working on those things and you've been letting those go. But the Page of Swords is also a card of curiosity. So as you're making plans, get curious, ask questions, and just see where things take you. So, all in all, like I said, pretty good reading. Remember, you do have the sun. So, again, I really do feel like, learning to let go of the past is going to be important for the brown bears. And again, being able to do so is going to bring them, a lot of happiness and joy that they may have been missing up until now. So, thank you so much for joining me, Brown Bear. I hope that was helpful. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help the channel, and I truly do appreciate it, as I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Bye for now.